Good afternoon, and welcome to this exciting episode of The Scoop, live from Saddleback College, located in beautiful Mission Viejo. I'm your host, Evan Anderson, and I'm thrilled to be here with you today. On today's show, we will touch up on some local news, meet with an ecology instructor, learn some sweet moves from an amazing choreographer, hear from some filmmakers, and be introduced to your new favorite Southern-style restaurant. Now, when it comes to activities to do on campus, Saddleback College has you covered. One such activity students take part in is joining clubs. Today we will look at Anime Club, which is for those interested in the art of Japanese animation. And if you're interested in art, the library has you covered by showing you art from the emeritus students. So without further ado, let's see what makes those activities so interesting.
That's the most valuable treasure you could find.
Anime is broadly used to refer to Japanese animation. It has become a popular branding between Japanese cartoons and cartoons from the rest of the world.
I'm Sabrina German. I'm co-president of the Anime Club. And basically what we do is we bring all these people together that have similar interests, and we kind of just enjoy them together. We watch anime, we discuss it, we have events with it, and we just kind of like connecting everybody together.
Anime Club is one of the oldest clubs at Saddleback campus. They meet every Wednesday from 2 to 5 at the Student Services Center room 211.
Our main thing is we watch new episodes every week. Just the first episode of a new series, trying to get members interested into new animes, discover new animes that you might like. It's really fun. Who's next? Who's next?
The club holds special events for their members.
We have an end of semester party where we have like trivia and we have fan-made stuff, and people can vote on who did the best stuff.
The club welcomes students to join and discuss trending series and their own favorites.
Everyone is super friendly, super welcoming, and I mean, we all get to enjoy the one thing that we really love, anime. It's great.
When she was like.
For further information, go to the club page on saddleback.edu.
The Saddleback Library is offering more than just books this spring. The library is featuring art produced by the college's emeritus students. The Emeritus Institute is a program that started back in 1976, offering classes for older adults in the Southern Orange County community. Instructor Pam Turner says it is a great program for older adults to expand their skills and test their creativity.
It's a way for people to interact. It's a socialization, but I think more than that, it's a way for people to really expand on arts and creativity that maybe in their job life or their working life they never were able to pursue ever.
The art exhibit started with humble beginnings over 15 years ago. It was started with the efforts of the faculty, including Pam and former Emeritus Dean Kevin O'Connor. As the art exhibit developed, the Emeritus program did too, adding a more educational basis in the curriculum being taught.
Now at the new library, we have a dedicated space. So we have hanging rails, professional rails. We have really beautiful walls. And so now it's developed into more of really flat work on the wall and painting and drawing more so than it was before, which involves ceramic, glass, fabric, all the different arts of the Emeritus Institute.
The art will be on display for a limited time through May, so head up to the 3rd floor of the LRC building and check out the artwork while you still have the chance. If you like what you see, you have the opportunity to purchase the artwork from the students themselves.
What great information. I hope that was helpful. Now, let's move right along. This week on The Scoop, we have the opportunity to meet with ecology professor Morgan Burrows. She's sitting down with Brian Rodriguez right now. Over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Evan. I'm joined in the studio today with my professor, Miss Burrows. How are you doing, Miss Burrows?
Fine, thank you.
And I know you're an ecology professor, aren't you?
I am.
What can you tell me about the study of ecology?
Ecology is probably more than what most people think about. They think that it's, the warm and fuzzy plants and animals, and it is, but it's a whole lot more than that. I mean, it's a scientific discipline, and it's looking at the interactions that species have between others or among other species, as well as the abiotics of the physical environment. So, in looking at how those interactions impact the distribution and abundance of species. So why do we have so many more species, say, in the tropical rainforest versus the temperate forests? Looking at, why do we have penguins at the South Pole but not at the North Pole?
Yeah. So it's not generally like biology, which is like the study of animals, but it's more of the system.
Yeah, biology focuses more on a smaller scale. So it's definitely looking at, say, cells and organs, and you'll talk about mitosis and meiosis and stuff. Ecology still uses the same, scientific methods, scientific principles, but just on a larger scale. So looking at ecosystems and biomes and and all the species, but we talk about predation and competition and symbiosis.
And when did you get into ecology? Out of all the sciences like biology, oceanography, marine biology, why ecology?
Oh, that's a good question. And it goes back, when I was 7 years old. I've always been in love with the animals, and I'm actually a conservation biologist by trade. And so I focus on threatened and endangered species specifically for North America, and trying to protect and to recover those species, you have to understand the ecological principles behind it. And I remember in college, I took a class by Professor Susan Harrison, who changed my life. And so, her intro to ecology class, it's like, I want to be just like her. And so, through that, it just, grew into a love, of the ecological principles.
And where did you study, if you don't mind me asking?
So I went to UC Davis for my undergraduate. So I have a Bachelor's of Science in Environmental Biology and Management with a minor in Environmental Policy Analysis and Planning. But then I went on and got my Master's of Science from CSU Fullerton in Environmental Studies, and then I have a PhD in Environmental Health Science and Policy as well.
It's neat.
So from UC Irvine.
Irvine,
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm a California girl for sure.
And born and raised?
Yep, born and raised.
And what made you want to teach ecology?
I love teaching. It has a lot to do with the fact that it stems from environmental issues. So not only do I teach ecology, but I teach other environmental courses here. And I believe that a solution to most of our problems as a society, but to environmental problems, is through education. And so it's a nice way to give back and make a difference. And I love teaching. I absolutely love coming to class every day and talking with you guys. And I love seeing that light bulb go on and seeing that enthusiasm behind it.
And what other courses do you teach? I know you said you taught other courses.
I teach so many. So I'm department chair for the Environmental Studies department. So if you're an environmental student, you get to see me a lot.
See her.
Yeah, so I teach Intro to Environmental Studies, Intro to Ecology, Water and Soil Conservation, Green Living, Environmental Disasters, Environmental Hazards to Health, Environmental Law and Policy. Did I say that? I teach so many. Yeah.
And I know that recently they're reamping the new science building.
Are
you excited about that?
Well, I'm not part of that. And so my department is actually in the Advanced Technology and Applied Science Division. So I don't go back into the Sciences building. But it's supposed to be a beautiful building, and I can't wait to look at it. My building is, the TAS building is being renovated soon, and so it will have a state-of-the-art environmental lab. So I'll be quite happy to move back into that building.
And for this summer, are you teaching any courses over the summer?
I'm not teaching any courses, but the department offers courses. So we have an environmental studies internship class and intro to environmental studies as well.
Okay. Well, that's all about the time we have left for you, Ms. Burrows. I want to thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
And back to you, Evan, in the studio. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. And a very special thank you to Professor Burrows for taking time out of her busy schedule to come down and sit with us. Visit saddleback.edu if you want to know more about the ecology program or want to sign up for Professor Burrows' classes. Let's take a quick break. Don't change that channel. The Scoop will be right back.
Saddleback College enriches its students and the South Orange County community by providing a comprehensive array of high-quality courses and programs. We foster student learning and success in the attainment of academic degrees and career technical certificates, transfer to four-year institutions, and improvement of basic skills. We hope Saddleback College will be your first choice if you seek a dynamic, innovative, and student-centered post-secondary education.
Welcome back. Up next, we have an amazing choreographer who has been working with some amazing acts, from Michael Jackson to Usher. He has toured worldwide with his dancing skills and wishes to share some of his talent with us here today. Andrea Moore is in the studio right now with our very own Courtney Miller. Take it away, guys.
Thank you, Evan. I'm here with Courtney Miller, professional dance choreographer. Hey, Courtney.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for being here.
Happy to be here.
So you are a professional dance choreographer.
I dance professionally, and I used to be a choreographer.
So what do you do?
I'm joking, I'm a choreographer. What I do, I work with dancers, I work with actors, a lot of actors actually, and a lot of musical artists, and I teach them dance steps. I also stage things in front of the camera. So whether it's a TV show or for a music video.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what big artists or actors have you worked with?
Artists, I've worked with people like Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Usher, Neil Patrick Harris. And then I worked on the TV show New Girl and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
and so today we're going to do dancing.
We're going to dance today.
You're going to learn me a couple steps?
I'm going to learn you a couple steps.
Or teach me a couple steps?
Yeah, I'm going to teach you a couple steps.
This should be interesting. We got some dancers here today, so come on, dancers. We're going to have some fun here. We got a full production going. So this is Nicholas Pettis. He's a student here at Saddleback College, does some hip-hop dancing here at school and outside of school. And then Marie Sweet, she's just an avid dancer on her free time. She loves to get down and boogie, so we brought them in with us to have a good, so we have backup dancers.
Sweet, I got backup dancers.
Something you're more used to, more people?
Yes, I like a lot of people.
Perfect.
It's always fun.
So where do we start?
You want to start with the new, let's try this. Let's start with your feet.
Okay.
About shoulder width apart. And we're going to bring our elbows up like a scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
We'll bring them up.
Flex.
And then we'll open our fingers.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's try that again. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Nice. A little faster now. Let's go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now let's actually add our knees into this.
Okay.
You're going to go, knees are going to go in.
In.
Then they're going to go out.
Out.
And then they stay out.
Stay out. Okay.
In, out, stay out.
In, out, stay out.
So when you pull your arms up, they go in. When you put the arms up, they go out. And then you stay out and you simply open up your fingers.
Okay.
Cool? So we'll call that 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So pretty much in dance, everything is in counts of 8 for the most part.
Okay.
Every once in a while they're not, but for the most part, everything starts in 8. So if I was to count, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it starts over again. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
And it just keeps going like that. So we'll always start over after 8. So we're gonna go 1 and 2. Good. From there, you're gonna cross your left foot in front like that. Nice. We'll come back. All right. At the same time, you're gonna cross your right hand in front. So watch me. On this one, you're gonna step this way. Nice. Try it again. 6, 7, 8. Ha, now open up your right foot and open up your hands again. There we go. Come on back again.
Cool.
All right. So just to clarify, you're here. You went 1 and 2. You're going to cross 3, 4. Good. Try it again. We're halfway through the 8. So
got this.
All right. So rhythm-wise, it goes 1 and 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, ga,
Yes,
that's where we're going to go after.
Exactly.
All right, let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, boom, Good, do it again. I slowed it down a little bit. Let's try it a little bit slower.
All right.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Good, let's try it again. Then we're going to add on a little bit more.
As long as 3 of the 4 do it, right? We got this.
Yes, 3 of the 4 is good. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Good.
Cool.
All right, let's add on some more.
Add on some
Let's
more.
come back over this way to give us space. Let's say we went 3, 4, so we're here.
Okay.
Cool. You're going to go with your hands and do a little wave. 5, 6. Oh, have the hands open.
Oh, up.
Like that. So from here, wave with your fingers, coming down through your chest, coming down, open up the left side, and lean. Yeah, so not so far away like you're reaching for somebody, but just a little bit out, right above your knee.
Okay.
So, from here, from here. We'll call this 5, 6. You're gonna go down. Ready? 5, 6. All right, let's put that all together.
Yeah.
We're almost through a full 8. Here we go.
Almost.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I want you guys to try this for me. You're going to go 7, cross the right foot in front, just to get us back over this way.
Okay.
And then feet together, 8. Yeah?
Yes.
Let's go back over to the right a little bit.
No flaws.
This is perfectly, huh? Perfect.
Yeah, how's that happen?
6, cross over, 7, put your hands here. Good, and then come together on 8. All right?
Perfect.
So we'll call that a full count of 8.
Okay.
All right?
Cool.
So let's try this just one more time from the top. 5, slow it, 7, 8. 1 and 2, cross it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's like a full count of 8.
Awesome, cool. So now we're gonna throw some music on it and do it for real?
Yeah, let's try with some music this time, okay?
Awesome.
Let's kick that music in.
Oh, let's do it.
To kick the music in. Cool, so let's listen to the rhythm. All right? So timing-wise, you should go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
That's the rhythm, okay?
I got this.
You ready?
They got it.
They got it? You
I got it.
6, okay.
Let's go, team.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How'd you do there?
Great. The first 4 is awesome.
The first 4 is, okay, it's on point.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So, is that okay?
That's perfect.
All right, cool.
One more time?
Let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step, step. Was that okay? Was that better?
What do you guys think?
I think you're doing fine. I think you're doing fine.
I'm doing
Did
fine
you do
too.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You weren't very convincing on that one.
So I think that's all the time we have today. So sorry. Thank you so much for everyone
You
coming
guys
in.
are awesome.
Thank you, Courtney.
You guys are awesome.
Back to you, Evan. That was perfect. We killed it. You guys had fun?
Yeah. That was so fun.
Wow, what a great performance. For more information, check out Courtney's Instagram at Courtney Miller Films. We're gonna take another quick break. Stay tuned for what we have in store next. I'm Evan Anderson with The Scoop, and we will be right back. Welcome back to The Scoop. Next up, we have a group of filmmakers who wanted to show us a surreal comedy. Director Tim Tran and producer Sohaib Ali are hardworking students who put together a wonderful Western comedy. We have the pleasure of seeing how this comedy, entitled 420 to Yuma, was made.
"420 to Yuma" is a comedy Western. It takes place, obviously, back in late 1800s. It's a whodunit. It's a classic whodunit. The mayor of the town gets murdered, and the sheriff and the deputy run across his body. He was shot in the outhouse, and they get together, everybody in the town who has a gun, in the saloon, and they interrogate all of them and try and find out who did the murder.
Hank, get in there. As far as I'm concerned, you could have done it before you woke me.
I'm your deputy. And your brother.
They use marijuana as a sort of truth serum as these suspects recount their stories, and it's kind of like a Rashomon format. You see like these people recounting their stories, and and the possible differences between their stories, and it all leads up to one final conclusion in the end.
420 to Yuma was a story that's honestly just about trust.
The Plains tribes say, "He who smokes this holds no lie in his heart."
It seemed like everything was up against us. We had actors dropping out. We had problems with our location. We lost hours of shooting because we could only be there when the park was open, and there was some miscommunication there, so we lost about a whole day out of the 3 days that we wanted to shoot. Well, typically we shoot at someone's house, over the weekend with a few lights. This was a whole nother project. We built an entire saloon inside the sound stages. We shot in that. We stayed overnight in Calico Ghost Town and shot for 3 days out there in the desert.
We wanted to compare it to like a larger film school's production, so like a Chapman or USC thesis or advanced production. We felt like we could match them or even do better. And that was always like our goal, to see if we could do it on our like shoestring Saddleback budget, as opposed to, sometimes the bigger schools, they get more money, they get more access to gear. So we just wanted to like kind of prove ourselves and go out there and show them that like Saddleback can put out the same type of stuff that everyone else does.
One of our producers, Trina Nguyen, who passed away recently, he was the one that came up with the title as a joke, mainly because he couldn't remember the name of 310 to Yuma. Essentially, this is the last Saddleback short he ever worked on, and he meant a lot to all of us, and that's why we're going to dedicate this project to him, because this is part of his legacy.
And I think it's a testament to the whole crew, to everybody, that we worked through everything and still made something great out of it.
Saddleback really does have some talented students. 420 to Yuma will be featured in a college showcase at the Newport Beach Film Festival held during the last week of April. It's a very big accomplishment. Now, what if I told you there was a place where you can get a great Southern-inspired meal with all the fixings? Well, we managed to find a place in Newport Beach where not only do they sell food, but have a whiskey bar that can't compare anywhere else. We went over to Boss Cat Kitchen and Libations to learn more. So without further ado, let's head on over and chow down.
Today, we're taking a look at Newport Beach's hottest restaurant. Boss Cat Kitchen and Libations offers classic American food with a southern flair to it and over 100 fine whiskey selections alone. Boss Cat has been open for business for almost 2 years and has already gotten numerous awards for the best new place to visit in Orange County. With an award-winning rustic farm design, Boss Cat feels like no other place in Orange County. Co-owner Leslie Wynn has come a long way to make her dream a reality. With over 20 years of experience in the restaurant business, Leslie knows what makes a business successful. We got a hold of her to tell us why she started Boss Cat.
I wanted to open Boss Cat's Kitchen because I wanted to create a fun and casual environment where people can enjoy whiskey and good food and have good laughs. My partner and I used to go out all the time and we see places and would not have a good time. Customer service was not there, or the environment wasn't there. So we kind of wanted to blend the concept of having a cool craft mixology bar, but not be as pretentious, and have a casual environment where the consumer is not afraid to come in.
The Boss Cat Kitchen serves quality food for lunch and dinner and a Sunday brunch. With the motto, "Calories don't count on Sunday," get ready to indulge in your new favorite guilty pleasures. From chicken fried steak to Fruity Pebbles French toast, there's something for everyone. On the other 6 days of the week, an array of sandwiches, main courses, side dishes, and desserts are available. Everything is fresh, never frozen, made to order to ensure the best quality for their customers. Customers have taken use of social media to share their favorite meals and drinks from BozCat. With over 1,000 photos on Instagram tagging BozCat, there has been a large following. Bartender Mustache Matt has been here since opening day and shares his take on it.
My name is Mustache Matt from BozCat Kitchen. I want to show you what my favorite whiskeys that we have in-house right now. We have over 300 whiskeys. This is my pride and joy. This is the Johnny Fitzgerald 20-year Special Reserve. Probably only about 10 bottles hit Southern California. We were lucky enough to get 2 of those bottles.
BozCat offers something no other bar in Orange County does, a whiskey locker room. Renting a locker gives VIP access to whiskey tasting events and drinks that others can't get to taste. Customers can rent out a locker and hold their fine drinks to share with guests for special occasion. We asked Mustache Matt more about it.
So getting a locker puts you in one of the most prestigious whiskey rooms in Orange County, gives you access to some whiskeys that no other guests get to try. If you're a whiskey locker owner, if you come in and let's say there's a 2-hour wait, you don't wait at all. First available table, you get it. And you also get to go to the different whiskey events that we do each week or each month. So we hold a private whiskey event and you get to go at no additional charge and try different types of whiskeys from around the world.
Come down to BozCat Kitchen and Libations for a fun, easygoing dining experience you can't get anywhere else in Orange County.
Looks like I know where I'm going for dinner tonight. We would like to thank BozCat for sharing their story with us. If you would like to see what meals they serve each day, or just want to be a part of the newest trending Southern bar and restaurant, you can visit bosscatkitchen.com or type #BossCat on Instagram. Well, this wraps up this episode of The Scoop. I want to give a very special thank you to Ecology Professor Burrows for joining us in studio, and a congratulations to Tim Tran and Sahib Ali on the success of their film. I'm your host, Evan Anderson, and I'll see you back next week.